Sick of the mundane, switch off your brain. Join Matt, Sam and Rick just to get a good kick out of you and I. Somewhere close to average, it's the Dimbers Show.
Welcome to the Dimbers Show.
Missed his cue.
No, I didn't. I was just leaving
He
suspense.
hit it.
Rick,
He's there on his phone, texting
Yeah.
his friends.
You're all right, just
newsreaders.
chop the audio forward and then
Wait.
it just looks like you weren't paying attention.
Oh, embarrassing.
Yeah, me as well.
Profit
no,
on that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, yeah, don't
That's
do
real
that.
quiz, that's
Make
real
us
quiz.
look
I'm
like
happy
mugs.
leaving a little gap. As Destiny's Child once said, I'm a survivor.
Well, you're not.
Again.
How is that? Asthma.
Still
And
going.
your leg, your
Still
calf.
going. Still going.
Yeah,
So,
no,
surviving,
profit
I am.
on that.
So, we spoke about AI. Is it the enemy? Quick answer, Sam. AI, enemy, yes or no?
Okay.
Just a
yes.
quick answer.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Okay. Based on that, we are going to go back to Temu.
We're going to ignore everything we said, and
Yeah.
you're just going to.
We're going to go
use it anyway.
we're going to go to Temu and find out if we can survive based on what we buy on Temu and what AI decides to throw our way. So on Temu, we are working as a team. We're allowed 5
not sure
items
about
each. Sam, you are taking care of weaponry and hunting.
Probably won't do much hunting, more gathering, but I do like weapons.
Rick, you are taking care of shelter.
Correct.
Sleeping
Am
outside.
I will
Sleeping
be
outside.
taking care of food.
I guess I'm not.
No,
eating.
he's eating it all.
Now,
Oh.
we're not limited to a budget, but we are limited to 5 items each. So, Rick, if you were, as you said downstairs, to buy sleeping bags, 1 sleeping bag is 1 item. So if you were to buy a sleeping bag for all 3 of us, how many items do you have left?
Oh, I've only bought myself stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No,
what-
I've taken care of everyone.
Yeah.
I've taken care of everyone.
So, yeah, we're only allowed 5 items.
So what happens if he's only bought? I've bought
I
one
haven't,
one-man
don't
tent.
Worry, don't worry.
One person
Well,
sleeping
then
bag.
he's completely
a
missed.
pillow.
He's completely missed a brief, and we'll write into ChatGPT. By the way, we've got a fucking idiot. with us.
Everyone is covered.
Just remember, Rick,
literally.
just
shelter.
remember, I've got weapons. I've got weapons. I've got
Everyone
enough.
who's taken care of.
They best
Okay,
be.
Don't
let's hope so.
worry.
I'm a fighting man.
So, we are going to go on to Temu. You got your Temu ready?
Yeah, I've got screenshots. I've got screenshots.
We don't need screenshots at the moment.
No, I've already got.
Well, we don't need them for this. I think we'll be all right.
No,
so-
I won't, because that's how I know what items I've got.
That's fine. Rick, you're going to write down what we've got because I'm then going to need to switch to ChatGPT to throw some scenarios
I mean,
at us.
Probably other AI generators are available, I imagine.
Yeah, but they're not
Yeah.
worth using.
But if you think AI is the
Oh,
enemy,
no.
don't use them.
Yeah,
Well,
you do. By
I
the
do,
way.
100%, yeah.
Right, hit me. What do we got?
So,
I
should
don't
we
know what's
start-
happening. It's
start
like
with you, start
Dungeons
with
and
you.
Dragons, is it?
no, start with you.
Or do you want me to give all 5 items?
Yeah, I
I've
wanna
got?
know
Yeah,
how
what are we
we've-
doing for shelter? Come on.
Okay.
Hit us
I
up.
have got us.
Shall I? In fact, should we start off? Shall I type into ChatGPT? What's the worst place to be stranded?
Okay.
Sure, why not?
Ask them what the weather is,
What-
because that's relevant.
More importantly, what are we sleeping in? What's my shelter looking
I'll
like?
tell you.
Go on then.
And he's typing
What's
something.
the
Yeah, while
weather?
he's typing, you can still look on your phone.
Okay.
Yeah, let's find out where we're staying first.
You've already picked the items. It's a bit late now.
I only wanted 1 sentence, but never mind.
Well, it's written a
Oh,
whole
Jesus
The
story.
worst place to be
Christ.
stranded can vary greatly depending on your personal preferences or circumstances. Don't think I have a choice. Some factors considered include extreme weathers, lack of resources, and remotelessness. For
Not
example,
lack of resources,
being
mate.
stranded in a remote desert during a scorching heat wave or in the middle of a frigid, uninhabitable
Sure, mate.
wilderness during a blizzard would be challenging situations. However, it ultimately depends on your individual tolerances for different environments.
We're in the desert.
And your access to survival
No.
resources. If you
No,
have a
you wouldn't do the
specific
heat.
location or weather condition in mind, please let me know and I can provide more information.
Well, that's told us
a
absolutely
waste
nothing.
of time.
I changed my mind. It is the enemy.
Right, so
I'll talk you through what we've got here.
so are we being stranded in some sort of like
Not hot.
forest, mountainous area?
Yeah.
Possible bears.
Happy with bears, no
Um,
snakes.
What
Canada?
I have got us.
Oh, yeah, Canada. I love
right.
Canada.
So the first thing we're going to need is we're going to need some cover. We need something to sleep under,
Yep.
right?
Give-
I have got us to cater for all of us. There is a life tent emergency survival shelter,
It's
right?
bullshit already.
It's reflective.
How
it
big's
keeps,
it?
keeps you warm. There is room for 2. I will be sleeping in it. For you 2, I have purchased this waterproof camping tarp. There wasn't much money left in the budget. You can
There
sleep
wasn't a fucking
under
budget.
that. You can sleep under that, right? So we are
Right.
all
Yeah.
covered.
And
Right.
freezing cold because we're in Canada.
No, you're fine. Don't worry,
No, no,
because
no.
I've got it covered. Right.
Rick, do you know where most of the cold comes from?
I wasn't aware we were in Canada.
Well,
I
it
thought
doesn't
we were
matter,
in the desert.
doesn't matter where you are. If we're in the desert, we're getting burnt by the sand and frozen
It's
at night.
fine. Listen, you've got your tarp. Be happy. I will be in the survival
Let's
shelter.
not forget we're either looking after him or feeding him.
There's
so
room for 2.
He might have fucked
I
himself
should be the
over.
only one in there.
That's fine. I'm just
Until
going
there's
to
a
murder you.
mutiny.
I
'cause both of
also
us have got
got
it.
us-
Room for 2. Kill him.
Yeah.
Eat him. Boom,
This
we're
is
in
something we will be sharing,
Yeah.
No, we
and
aren't.
this is an inflatable lounger air sofa hammock.
We
can all
aren't
sit
all
in that.
Rick, we aren't all fitting
We
on
can
that.
have a go in there. It's not to sleep in.
I'm
It's just to
bursting that
sit
the
in.
second my
Rick,
arse.
can you
I will
imagine?
sit in it first then. Which colour would you like? You've got
Doesn't fucking
black,
matter.
You
purple,
tell us.
blue, orange, green, pink. It doesn't matter. You can have whatever colour you want. I wanted green.
I
You
want
okay
blue
with
then.
that?
No.
Well, yes,
No,
we can
fine.
only.
I've
have
ordered
one.
the green one.
All right. So
Blue one
far
without
we're
stock.
getting cold and wet, and we're popping a fucking.
You're not
inflatable
wet.
seat.
You've got a tarp.
Yeah, water comes from the ground as well, Rick.
Did you get us a ground sheet?
No,
You haven't got a ground
So we're
sheet,
fucked
no.
then.
So we're dead. That's it. I'm nicked.
Right. I've got us obviously a toilet. We'll need a toilet.
Why
I've got
would
us
you need a
What
toilet,
a
Rick?
waste.
We
We're in a
need
fucking
a toilet.
Why?
I'm not going in the woods. I'm not a bear.
Where do you? Okay. You
This is
fill
a-
the toilet
a
up.
waterproof toilet.
Yeah, but Rick, you fill the toilet up. Are you emptying it? Because either way, you're gonna have to deal with
I didn't
either
say you could use the
either
toilet.
a singular shit
The
or a
toilet
bucket
will be
full of it.
taking up the space which would have been occupied by the second person in my survival
So you're gonna
tent.
sleep next to a bucket of shit.
No, I'll have emptied it. It's only me using the toilet.
I can't wait to get onto the weapons now. I'll give you the
I don't
scenario.
want to turn on each other.
You already
fucking
have.
started it by kicking us out of 10.
You will be fine because the last
you'll be
item I
murdered.
have for our shelter
Our shelter
is
We don't have
a
our shelter.
2-person portable outdoor sleeping bag. Now, there are 2 of you in that tent. There's 1 of me. I shall not give you the sleeping bag. No, you 2 can have the sleeping
Okay.
bag.
It'll be wet and
It'll be
ruined.
fucking sodden.
I don't care. You've got a sleeping bag.
But you
I'm
might
in
as
the
well keep it
survival
for
tent,
yourself.
which has a bottom to it. I'm fine. You can keep the sleeping bag. You've got your tarp.
Is
You've
it
got your
what? Is that sleeping bag
It's
waterproof?
waterproof. It's outdoor proper sleeping bag.
Right. So
And
we're
it's
going to end
2
it there, I
person,
think,
but
'cause
it
we're
doesn't
dead.
say how. It says. I assume that's
Okay,
2
hang on.
sort
let
of
me
average
just-
sized people.
So I'll ask ChatGPT, how long can you survive
You happy with that?
No,
sleeping outdoors
without a ground
in
sheet.
the elements
Under a tarp.
No, no,
in
that's
I
irrelevant.
Canada.
presume you've dressed yourself appropriately. You're not naked, are you?
with
I wasn't.
just
I am
a
now.
tarp
There's one per
covering?
show. At least. I'm going to write this down.
Joke's on you. I'm not going to shit in the toilet. I'm going to shit in your
Surviving
2-man.
outdoors in Canada with just a tarp as cover can be extremely challenging, especially
You
during
wanted
the
a
harsh
challenge?
winter months. Your
No, we're
survival
going in the
largely
summer.
depends on several factors.
Oh, I love bears.
Have you got a
including
sleeping bag?
your clothing, the specific location,
I wasn't
weather
responsible for
conditions,
clothing.
and your ability to create a suitable shelter. We've been given one tarp.
It's big enough to cover both of you. It's a big
Look at
tarp.
the fucking size of
It's
us.
a big tarp.
Right. Well, do you want to go weapons?
So basically, it then goes on and says hypothermia, frostbite.
2-man tent for me. Tarp. Waterproof.
So basically, what Rick has done is split the camp in 2.
He's killed us.
Toilet.
No, we'll be all right.
No, no,
Me.
I've got weapons.
You were fine going in the woods.
I don't mind going in
Me.
the woods.
What else do we have? The inflate. You don't
You
want to
had
use the
five- you had-
inflatable sofa?
You had 5 items. No.
You're going to be a hungry boy, Rick. To be fair, once he's died from starvation,
Inflatable
Or he suffocates in a fucking
Sofa.
deflating sofa.
and your
Shit in
2-man.
it.
I gave you the sleeping bag.
no, you keep it. I don't want it.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Well, fine. I'll have the sleeping bag.
Have
as
the
well then.
sleeping bag, that's fine.
2-man. Sleeping
You better hope that you get picked up by a helicopter within 2 days, otherwise you're fucked.
No, you can probably go for 7 days without food.
Yeah, but
The survival tent is bright orange,
Not when
so they
we're
will see
blocking
it.
them
Your
off
tarp is green.
You can
so
keep
it's
the tarp
gonna-
as well. I don't want the tarp.
You don't want anything?
Nah,
So
it's
we're
all
going-
yours.
That's the 5 things we've got for
so,
shelter.
you know
No,
we
this
were
was
supposed to be working as a team.
No, we're not anymore.
I don't
Team's
know what
over.
your problem is. I got you a tarp.
Because
I got
thi-
you a sleeping
what I think
bag.
you've done
What
here
did
is,
you want?
is we should have known, because going back to the bunker episode,
What are you
the main
unhappy with?
feedback was
Everything.
What?
Oh.
You wanted more than a tarp?
Rick's a bit of a moron, isn't he?
You
He'll
can
be
make a
dead within
ground
2
covering
days.
out of leaves.
What?
Wet
Soaking
leaves.
wet leaves.
Who says it's wet? Dry 'em
Canada.
out.
Dry
Over
them
right
out.
fire.
What? So they'll just disintegrate into ash?
Put them under your tarp. Dry them out.
No, it's fine. You keep all that. I'm going to keep my
You
weapons
don't want the
for myself.
sleeping bag.
No, you keep it.
It was £41.
That's yours, son. You're going to have a lovely stay. You're going to be hungry. Right, so do you want to know what weapons I've
And
got?
when we padlock your shit box in the tent with
We
you.
don't have a padlock. Oh, your name's not Rick either. Don't have a padlock, whoever you are.
Yeah, but we'll find a way of keeping that tent
What
I'll
do you
make
mean we? See, this is what's happened. You 2 are not together here.
Well,
I haven't.
we were all
no.
together.
I
Rick.
haven't
We're
put
all
you
together.
We are together.
Yeah, and
the tents
I-
will be next to each
When
other.
you hear food, I was covering everybody. I wasn't going,
I have
right,
covered you.
me and you,
Literally.
great barbecue. You, here's a
What's
pan.
wrong with the tarp? You've got the sleeping bag.
Okay, right. If we're a team, put me and Sam in the tent and you take the top.
You won't like the tent.
It doesn't matter.
You won't like
If you
it.
want to get back in the team, you're giving us
I don't
that tent.
want it. I'm
We
done.
can alternate.
No.
No, team's over. You had one
You
job.
fucked it.
You
There's
you
one
will
job.
not go in the emergency tent.
No, I'm going to make my
No.
own shelter with the tools.
Sam
and
will
what
get
we've got.
claustrophobic.
No, I'm going to make my own.
I've
tools.
watched a lot of
I'm gonna-
Donny Dust videos. I know what I'm doing.
I'm going to make my own.
So you're not happy with your tarp or sleeping bag?
No.
I don't have a tarp or
Well,
sleeping
what about
bag.
the inflatable sofa?
I don't want that.
What a waste of... 2 of your items are a waste.
Well,
you don't need a toilet, and you do not need an
I do
inflatable
need a
sofa.
toilet.
You don't.
So you've got a toilet but no toilet roll.
Leaves.
So you're happy to wipe your ass with these but not shit on them.
Correct.
You're a fucking idiot.
I have lines.
Yeah. The line where you're going to dump all your shit on them.
I don't see what's. I don't know why you're so angry about
I'm not angry,
this.
I'm disappointed.
I took care of you.
Right, so the first thing I've got is my weapon. It's some defence. It's a body armour, tactical vest.
Yeah, but who's wearing that?
Well, it would have been whoever went to do hunting that day, Rick.
Well,
With
I'll
the
have
weapon.
that.
You're right, you can have that, but you're not having anything else. I'll give you that because I'm a team player.
Thank you.
You're not having anything.
Especially when me and Sam are coming after you with knives, it might be quite
Yeah.
handy.
So, so I've got a tactical vest. I'm happy to share it. It's armour, so it's bear comes to bite you. It might not save your life.
If it bites
completely,
my
but-
head, I'm screwed.
Yeah. I've got a
Crash helmet.
multifunctional laser yard counting range.
That's
basically
pretty
what it is.
sick.
I'll
That's
be able to
coming
see
out
how
much
You
far.
far.
won't be touching it.
Okay.
Um,
I don't
That's
see
it.
why not.
so then I've got 3 weapons essentially, but they multitask. First of all, I have this spade.
Useful.
No, you might be thinking, why have you got
Bury
a
your
spade?
shit.
Yeah,
a bear
'cause
will-
I won't need that.
No, you won't be.
Rick,
using
you'll
this
be shitting in a bucket and a
on
bear will
this-
go, what's that?
It's a waterproof toilet.
one.
Doesn't
So on
matter.
this, there is a wrench, there is a
Useful.
bottle opener, there is a saw, there
You
is a
probably
hook knife.
You could probably find
And
a
a
stone
handle.
to sharpen the side as well.
There
mate.
you go.
Get
Look
an
at
axe
that.
out of it,
Boom.
yeah.
All these things.
All on the shovel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I reckon you
sick.
could
It
definitely
is sick.
sharpen
Shame
one
you're
of
not
the
going to be using it.
sharpen one of the edges for an axe as well. if
So
you
I've
really
also
need to.
got a black survival fixed blade stick knife. So
Yeah.
it's a stick I could beat people with and also stab.
Mhm. Makes
Yep.
perfect
Beat
sense.
people with and stab. You notice I said people.
Who's ripped my tent?
And the last thing is a survival knife. Now this is £107.50
Wow.
from Team. It's got to be top quality.
That's pretty
Um,
sharp.
just
That.
a,
Looks
yeah, I know
sharp.
you've got the rangefinder.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a weapon of range?
Oh no.
So
Yeah,
we,
he
we can
throws
just
the
say
knife.
that deer's 200 meters away.
Oh no, I thought defensively as well as tactically.
Okay.
I'm sure I heard a bear last night. I'm going to sit in this fucking bush and look. Oh yeah, there's 10 bears down
Will you be
there.
able to see out because you're in the tarp?
There's a bear by
Oh,
the
yeah.
orange tent. I can see the fucking dickhead in his sofa.
I'm going to be there with the massive the shelter I've built.
What's happened? Oh, there's a bear pulling the
That's
sofa. out
I've
of the
built a
tent.
shelter. I've sat in the shelter going, oh, he's been eaten by a bear.
So you need to write this down, Rick, because
Right,
we're
do you
going to
wanna-
need to know what we've
You
got.
had
A tactical armor vest. We'll share that with you, Rick.
Thank
I
you.
will share that with
You
you.
had a rangefinder.
Range I will not share that with you. I had a tactical shovel essentially.
See, because I reckon you can sharpen the side of that and
Well, I've got 2 knives
make
as
an
well.
axe, yeah.
I then got a
Yeah, the blade.
I had a blade and
Big blade.
slash baton.
What did you call that one?
It's like a tactical. What's it call it?
Tactical knife.
Well, it's a baton as well. Black survival knife, fixed blade stick.
Okay.
So
Knife stick.
Yeah.
And what was your last one?
it's just a regular box standard, heavy Z-wear steel hunting knife, 8mm, one piece,
Hunting.
£107.50. So that's what I've got going. And I'm not even going to share it with you. You can just have the armor. You're going to need it.
It's descended into the Hunger Games for you because you're going to be hungry
I
as
don't
well.
see why not. I don't see why. Sorry,
No,
I've taken care of
disappointed.
you. I've
Okay,
kept
so-
you warm.
You kept us warm.
I'm
yeah, in a
freezing.
sleeping bag, and there'll be 2 of you in that body heat.
So
I'll be sleeping on my
the
own.
sleeping bag is
No, you got your
absolutely
Toilet
soaked.
in there as well.
I've got nothing. I've got no sleeping bag.
But the
What,
sleeping
toilet?
bag is absolutely soaked.
Why? You're under a tarp. You've made a bed of dry leaves.
And what happens when it rains?
You're under a tarp.
So the rain doesn't
Rain
ever
doesn't
come
spread
in
on the
sideways.
floor.
Never hits.
It's got sides.
No, it hasn't.
How-
the tarp
how
you
big's
showed
the
is
tarp?
You've
Tell me-
built
no,
sides.
Find
Extended.
me that, Rick. Find me that tarp.
Can you not improvise bare skin
No, I'm not.
with your knife?
I'm vegan.
I think Sam, you're going to struggle here
Yeah,
if you're
fine,
vegan.
Fine.
What are you killing with the knives?
So-
then?
You.
food.
I don't think that's allowed under veganism.
I'm
I don't care about people. just
firstly,
animals.
I'm assuming because we're gonna Temu doesn't sell food,
Mhm.
so we're
Well, this
he-
idea.
we're heavily relying on hunting,
He's got
foraging
hunting.
or trapping. So based on the hunting, I figured we can make traps, but I have got a foldable 3-layer fish net.
That's smart.
Because I imagine there'll be some sort of. And worst case, when we
Fish
gut it,
nets. Who's wearing those?
when we gut it with my 9-piece outdoor cooking set,
9
prepping
piece
gear,
cooking.
Have you got a
set.
vegan one as well, so you can not mix them?
we'll just turn the board over.
That's fine. Don't worry about the blood guts that is
yeah.
soaked over the side
And then once we're done with it, we'll just throw the fucking fish entrails over Rick's tent
for the bears to come.
for the bears to come.
And we can watch on the range.
Cooking wise, I thought, well, little barbecue, because then I figured we can cook straight on the grill.
Can I see this?
I feel like it might be a waste.
Yeah, but there's not
Barbecue.
really much. Because I wanted to steer clear of like prepping knives and stuff, because I figured that kind of that kind of comes under yours.
Yeah.
So there is a prepping knife, but that will be used for meal prep only.
Okay. Vegan.
Barbecue.
Can be.
Right. So you've got fish nets, a 9-piece cooking set, and barbecue.
Yeah, I've got. Obviously, we're going to need plates, bowls, and cups.
Plates, bowls, and cups. I'll just
Cutlery.
put crockery.
You will not be using that.
I don't know
You'll
why.
be eating the fucking leftovers that we've shit out.
I don't get this.
And I did get 4 of these, but it turns out me and Sam are having 2 each. So this is a multifunctional bracelet with a fire starter, compass, corrosion.
So what?
Twisted fire starter.
Yeah. So
A
it's
multifunctional what?
Fire starter.
well, it's a survival bracelet.
Survival.
Wear it around your
bracelet.
wrist.
The reason I got
I
these
almost bought one of those.
is you could say, what's that got to do with cooking? Fire starter.
Or is that in case one of us has a fall?
No,
Goes
fire,
emergency.
it's a fire starter to get it under the grill. Get the grill
Survival bracelet.
going. Yeah, or fire.
I actually almost
or
bought
a
one of
fire
those.
starter.
When we were starting to prep for the Temu episode we did.
We can keep a spare one as well because you've got 4, did you say? So I'll have one of them.
No, me and Sam have them too, one for each hand.
Right.
I mean, you
really
might as
don't
well
understand.
asterisk. You might as well
Of
asterisk.
all of us, I've catered for us most.
I mean, I'd say I.
Because Sam only bought 1 armour,
yeah, which he's given
1
to you.
knife,
Right, he's giving you the armor.
Rick, I had 2 knives for a start. I'd like to point out.
1 shovel.
No, listen, Rick.
He was going to put himself in battle for you. You
So
didn't have
then
to
he
go.
won't need a tent. What's happening here?
I'm just choking on my water.
Honestly.
Well, we've been sleeping under a fucking tarp in the Canadian.
We've got
wilderness.
pneumonia.
I'm keeping you alive here.
You're definitely
Rick.
not.
I would just like to point out, if we were genuinely in a team survival situation, we wouldn't all 3 go hunting at the same time.
You're going to have one at base camp minimum.
Keeping the fire going, keeping water getting
Yeah,
boiled over.
Under the tarp. On the sofa.
No, because you wouldn't be sat down on a fucking sofa.
No, but you could chill and
You
watch the
just-
fire.
Yeah, but you take a log and just sit on that.
Okay, sit on a log
So you've
then.
wasted one spot.
No,
with
because
that.
I'm on the sofa.
So
inside the tent.
you're right. So
Do you
you're
want to take a
es-
moment here?
no, you're essentially blocking yourself in a tent with a toilet and a sofa.
Yeah.
You'll be
I'm
hungry,
not
boy.
blocking myself anywhere.
Well, you essentially have, because what you did. Notice everyone else has got communal, right? So as Sam said, if you're going out hunting. Do you want to take
Shelter can't really be communal, though.
You can. How big's the top? How big's the top?
If you want it, look, I'll
Answer
tell
the
you
question. Look,
this. If you want to try and fit all 3 of us in the 2-man tent,
No,
No,
you
we-
are more than welcome.
We're not bothered. We've got enough
If
stuff
you
to probably
want to
make
try
a
and
shelter.
fit all 3 of us in the 2-man sleeping bag, I looked for a 3-man sleeping bag. It was not available.
No, we'll
Rick,
probably.
how big's the top? Give me the top measurements.
The tarp. Do we want to? This is not going to sound great for the Spotify
Yeah,
listeners.
it'll be fine.
Right, hang on.
We're just humans. Sorry, we coughed.
I'm still choking on water.
Deal with it.
It's 3 meters by 3 meters. It's
So-
a big tarp.
3. That's not big.
It is. That's pretty big.
Right. So
It's got a multifunctional rain fly for hammock, backpacks, and other stuff.
oh, did you get other stuff?
Yeah, the other stuff comes with it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. It's up here. So you've got a little hammock in it.
Show me where it says it comes with a hammock.
There.
What? So me and Sam are sharing the hammock.
I
You can
want to
take
see,
it in turns
Where
in the
does it-
shared sleeping bag.
Where does it say it comes
while one of
with
you
a
is
hammock?
out
Yeah.
camping.
3
It
meters
folds
isn't that
out
big.
at the side
3
of the
meters isn't
tent.
that big.
3 meters is pretty big.
It's not flat.
When it's got to go up,
pitched.
so it's 1.5 meters on each side.
No. This is 3 meters wide,
Yeah.
3 meters long.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
it's
if you're
pitched,
tying it
Rick.
up and it's pitched in the middle, it's 1.5 meters each side.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1.5 meters.
Well, you're
What
sleeping
are
on
you
top of
standing
each.
up for?
So we're even closer to the ground.
It's
now.
higher than my tent.
Yeah, but your tent has a door and sides.
My
It's
tent,
fine, it's tarp
I'll
does
tell
as
you
well,
the
but
height
I'm
of
just gonna
my
build my
tent.
own-
The size of my tent.
It's fine. I'm just going to build my own shelter.
It doesn't even say the size of my tent.
Oh no, not your 2-man tent. Doesn't say the size.
And it reflects 90% of your body heat back at you. the
Oh
tent.
no, so you don't even need the sleeping bag that we don't want.
Do you know the price difference, right? Your tarp is £16.88. My survival tent is only £7.97.
And
All right.
It's double the price. It's good.
no, it's not.
It's good
not.
quality.
Well, it'll be really nice for you because I'm not using
And the
it.
sleeping bag.
No.
No, get the scenarios up and I'll tell you how to do it.
So we'll
what-
now go to ChatGPT. Give me a survival scenario where 3
It's like Dungeons and Dragons, this. Isn't it?
people are
You got any
stranded
dice?
in
99 sides.
Canadian.
What have I written this down for?
Because I'm going to stab you
Wilderness.
with all that stuff.
Shelter,
Gonna poke holes in you.
weaponry.
Keep it short, but what issues might the
Have you said keep it short?
survival
I can't wait for this 14-page essay to come back.
survival hopefuls
I don't know what short is. I am AI.
come into contact?
Still choking on
with?
water.
He's still writing.
No.
Yeah. No, it's thinking now, I think. Bit a lot of
It's
dead air in this.
problematic.
Okay, so this is just number 1. 3 people are stranded in the Canadian wilderness during winter.
Great start.
So that fucking tarp's doing us no good because the wind and rain will.
You've got a tent and you're dressed appropriately.
Why are we in a
I wasn't
tent?
Where's the
responsible
tent
for
come?
clothes.
Where's the tent
Sorry,
come
the
from?
sleeping bag. You see, my tent reflects 90% of my heat. You will reflect 90% of your heat. Honestly,
Right,
this is dreadful
right.
for the listeners.
It's dreadful for us because you're fucking putting it right. Canadian land flat. Or
I should point out, actually, you didn't tell me we're on Canadian land when we booked this.
you
Wherever.
thought we were in a
Excursion.
fucking desert.
Yeah, exactly.
You know it gets cold at night in the desert, don't you?
Yeah, but I thought you could lie on the sand.
Scorpions.
It'd be freezing cold.
You're alright from scorpions.
Snake?
It'd be freezing cold.
I can't. You're in a sleeping bag. You've got more. I've got nothing.
You just said yours reflects 90% of your
Yeah, but
body
there's no
heat.
heat. It's freezing cold.
You said it
I've
reflects.
got no body heat because I'm sleeping next to a toilet with nothing around me. I've got no sleeping bag.
I
no
don't
nothing.
get how
my
you
God.
fucked up that so much,
You wanted shelter,
and
right?
we haven't got it.
You have.
We haven't.
Well, all right. Do you want me to change this?
No,
to
no,
buy
it's too
two
late now,
two-man
Rick.
No,
tents?
no,
This is-
no.
it's
Because
too
we
late.
can save money there. We can
No,
save
it's
£7.
too late.
There's no budget. So
Why didn't you do that in the first place?
What you're
I thought you'd
saying?
enjoy a
What
tarp.
you're saying is so. In Canada, the wilderness is completely flat. So when the rain lands here,
Not necessarily. We're
it
in
doesn't
the,
run anywhere.
We're in the
Right?
mountains.
So we're like that. Okay. Our tarp is here.
Yeah.
The rain goes here.
Yeah.
It goes down
Move your tarp
under the tarp. Well,
Move
so
your-
we've now got to go to the top of the fucking
up.
mountain.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to come
With
down.
what equipment?
You were responsible for the other elements
No,
with
we
your
were
food
weaponry
and
and food.
weaponry.
Oh no, that food and weapons is fine.
I
but
took care of your shelter. You wanted
I don't-
shelter. You've
I don't
got
believe
it.
you- Okay, so
You've got coverage. You've
we're,
got
we're
warmth.
fucked straight away.
I'm not. I'm just going to build a shelter.
Because bear in mind, you've got nowhere starting a fire because me and Sam have got 2 bracelets each,
Yeah, but that's what you were supposed to take care of it. We're a
which I
team.
did.
Yeah, and I took care of your cover.
you didn't
shelter.
take care, Rick.
You didn't.
You
What
thought
do you
about
want?
yourself.
What do you want?
Why
Okay.
didn't you just get 2 tents in the first place?
Do you want to be able to shut the elements out? Preferably. Okay, I'll give you a tarp with
You
no
put a
ground
bear
sheet.
skin at the side.
What
Where
bear
the fuck
skin?
are we getting a bear skin from?
From his bears.
Who's fighting the bear?
Why is he
You
going
got
near a
armour.
bear?
Yeah, you said you're having the armour.
I don't think
I'll
you
take
want-
the bear on.
That's in case you fight him. Okay,
You can take the bear on.
we will have the tarp.
I'll take the bear
if
on.
you go out in the armor
Yep.
and you come back
Yeah.
with the bear hide.
Yeah.
Not using any of my weapons.
Well, that's not fair. We're a team.
We're not a team because you bought yourself a tent with sides and a bottom, and us a tarp.
Yeah, but I've
full.
got I've got nothing to wrap myself in.
So
You've
what?
got sides and a bottom because you're in a sleeping bag. That is your bottom,
That's going to be wet.
and both of you are in there. Only if it
No.
rains. You're under the tarp. It won't be wet.
It will, Rick. No, I'm disappointed.
Okay, what are the chances a man with 0 hunting experience can kill a bear?
0.
The chances of a person with 0 hunting experience successfully killing a bear are extremely low.
Surely it depends on the type of bear.
Hunting bears requires specialized knowledge, skills, and equipment.
I've got the equipment.
You got an armour.
You got
Sam's
armour.
got me a knife.
No, you're not using my
I
knife.
don't think you'd kill a bear with a knife.
I don't think you kill a bear.
Well,
with
then
armour.
how are we going to eat?
Well, because we're not hunting bears to eat bears.
I'm foraging.
What are you eating?
I'm in berries.
Fish.
Well, I've got a fishing.
You got fish nets?
Yeah,
But
I've got-
Sam's put those on.
No.
No.
He's walking around the camp in 'em.
Look, Rick, this is serious. I know you're trying to make a joke of everything, but this is serious.
I am taking it very seriously. I'm in a survival tent,
Yeah, you are.
and you're in a tarp
No, I'm not. You said you can keep the top
with a
on.
sleeping bag.
Let's
too.
have a
Don't
look,
want to
let's
see them
let's just have a look at the prep. Let's just remind ourselves of what was said.
I think you'll find I've taken care of the brief.
So.
So
Do you want to come in the tent
No.
with me?
No. You had your chance.
Fine. Do you want to go in the tent?
Episode AI Temu Survival. Scan Temu. We will work as a team.
Yeah.
Sam, you can have 5 things to act as weapons or hunting. I'll sort out food, a max of 5 things.
Yep.
Rick, you're on shelter.
I don't see which
We
part
will
of that
work
brief I have
as a
not
team.
maintained. Have you got shelter?
First thing you did.
Your
working-
issue is adequate shelter.
First thing you did working as a team. Split them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, targets for the
So
for the
then,
bears.
so then
We
what
don't wanna
we
be in the same
okay.
place.
So then what we've said is all right. You stay with your tent. We're going to take everything else and fuck off.
That's on you.
Okay.
I never told you.
So
to
how
do
are
that.
you cooking?
I never told you to do that.
No, but
Well, leave me the barbecue.
no, because you just. I'm not giving you any.
can
of
have,
mine.
You can have the tarpaulin and the sleeping bag.
I'll use the toilet.
So you
You won't
A
need
slow
to.
cooking
You've
pot.
got no
I'll
food
use it as a
inside
cooking
you.
pot.
you are the one that split us up.
I didn't split us up. The tents can be joined if you want.
There's
There's
only
only
one
one.
tent, Rick.
No, they face each other.
There's
What
only
tarp?
one.
There's two. There's a tarp.
No, because you
That's
said
not a
you've
tent.
got. You just said your logic was I've got us 2 different areas, so the bears don't go to the same place, but they can
Yeah, but
face
you
each
wanted
other
to
if
be
you want.
closer to me.
No,
No,
I
it's
don't.
fine.
No, we're going a different place. We're going to a different place.
Well, so you've taken everything with you.
No, you can
Everything
keep
that we've bought apart from the armour.
You said
So
you-
this is what I mean.
no, in fact,
These
no, 'cause
mutually
we're gonna-
beneficial deals that you talk about.
it's
One
not
person's
supposed to
gonna
be. It's
lose out.
supposed to be beneficial for all of us, really.
Well, I have helped you.
And
You've
how
got
was
to-
it beneficial for you to go? I'll split the team up straight away.
More
First sentence
targets.
out of my mouth.
Split the target.
What? So you're
So
gonna?
why-
You've separated yourself from the
If
person.
you're splitting the
that's-
target, why not get 2 tents?
Do you want to?
No,
No,
it's too late. You have basically gone right. I'm going to
because
separate.
Millets is open.
No,
I'm
we're
gonna-
right.
check the
We're
nearest
in the
millets
wilderness
from
right now,
Canada.
Rick.
Yeah, I'm going to separate myself from the person that's got all the weaponry and the person that got all
No,
the
because
stuff
he can
for
leave
cooking.
me with some weapons.
Have a look.
You're
going to
hope he leaves you with
Armor. I'll be
weaponry.
sleeping in the armor.
You're going to need to because I'm going to stab you with my knife.
They need to build shelter quickly.
Yeah, I will be.
There's
I've got
another
tools.
It's
So
very
you'll-
quick.
you'll be
Yours will be
fine.
quicker. Yours will be
No,
quicker to
no.
build.
You'll be fine. Me and Sam will sort something
I'm not
out.
using your
You
tarp.
don't want the top at all.
No,
They must also contend with the dangers of wild animals.
I'll be fine with that.
I'll be fine.
Well,
I
we're
think
both.
Sam will look
I've
after
got
me.
armor on.
Yeah, good luck with
Yeah,
that.
but you've got nowhere fighting
Yeah,
off.
wolves
So a
got
bear
really-
will maul through
Yeah,
that.
wolves have
will maul
really.
through that.
They're
I'll
really.
throw the toilet at it.
I don't think.
There's going to be nothing
Throw the
in your
contents
toilet.
of the
Yeah,
toilet.
let's
at
be
it.
honest. You're not eating, so nothing will be passing through.
Got
No,
couple
but
of
he's
berries.
been sneaking in the toilet.
No,
I heard him.
No.
I heard him in the night.
We've
No,
lost
shit
track of where you
outside.
are.
You've been sneaking in that
Oh
toilet.
shit! Outside, I got no.
I've
problem.
got my bracelet on.
So wolves
I'm,
and
I'm
bears.
shitting outside to keep animals away, Rick. I'm smart. No one's coming near
Quick
me.
maths.
Survival scenario.
So, could you kill a bear with a toilet?
no.
Well, you
I
you
think.
asked?
Look, Rick.
100%. He's
Rick.
he's 6-year-old with penalty.
Well, I wasn't aware you were taking all the weapons away from me.
I wasn't aware you weren't.
And
getting
all the
multiple
food and
Rick,
everything
tents.
else.
Rick, we weren't going to. You split
I just
us
find
up.
the whole thing very disappointing.
So do I, Rick.
I've tried my best. I
You
spent
failed.
double the amount.
Okay,
on your
right. Here are
shelter.
five things that are going to happen. Okay, so I've asked ChatGPT. Survival scenarios for Canada, top 5 scenarios. So these are the top 5 things that are going to happen in the wilderness in Canada.
Mhm.
Bear in mind, you're there with a 2-man tent, an inflatable sofa, a tarp, and a
Toilet.
I forgot
toilet.
about the sofa.
Sleeping bag.
That's all
You've got a sleeping
you've
bag
got.
as well. You'll be warm.
Yeah.
No, you've taken the sleep.
Okay.
I don't want
You
sleeping
don't
bag.
want it.
No,
Stranded
no,
in the Canadian wilderness during the harsh winter, you'll need to contend with extreme cold, limited food, and the challenge of staying warm and dry.
I'm okay with that.
We've got
because I've
fire,
Yeah.
I've got.
Which-
I'll build a shelter. I've got tools.
and let's be honest, I'm sure there's enough. We can make some.
I've got a
rope out of
survival tent that reflects 90% of the heat back at me.
Mm.
I have a survival sleeping bag, which is 2 man, so I can wrap myself twice in it.
What I
Yeah.
haven't told you is I'm cutting the sides and bottom off of your tent.
something. Just,
But you got the top, Rick. You'll be
ju-
warm.
Just as
So-
we leave.
and
Rick.
I could put the tarp on top of the tent.
Oh, yeah, you could,
To be
yeah.
even
Okay.
better.
So that's
So
what
I'm
you're
fine.
doing. For
I'm
the-
I'll put
fine.
the tarp underneath.
heat-wise,
What are
I'm
you
absolutely
doing
fine.
about
limited food? I can get fish.
How?
How
With
you-
a, no, with a, no, with a stick.
with one, what with a stick? How are you sharpening the stick?
I don't need to. I don't need to sharpen it. I'll just jab it really hard at the fish.
Well, so you're going to blunt
Blunt
force your way
trauma,
through a scaled fish.
Yeah. Trap them in. I'll fish with the toilet.
I don't know. I'm not
Nets.
100% sure, but Canadian waters during winter probably cold.
Yes.
Be frozen. The fish will be frozen.
So how are
in
you
the
getting
water.
through the ice? You blunt forcing your way through that as well with a
Toilet.
stick? What, you're
It's in it. It's in
He's
it.
lost
You're
his
gonna
toilet
swing
at
your
sea.
swing
He's
your
used-
plastic toilet.
I won't swing it. I'll bash it.
He's using the
It's
toilet
made
as
of
a boat.
plastic
Well,
though.
there'll be rocks around.
He's
won't
using
there?
it as a boat. Yeah, but how are you staying dry while you're hitting them with your...
I'm dressed. I'm wrapped in the
top.
sleeping
It's
bag.
wrapped in the top.
Yeah, I'm wrapped in the top.
Oh, wow.
I'm dressed as well. I've gone dressed to
Hey,
prep.
If
we'll
anything,
assume-
if I'm going in water, I'm
We'll
probably getting
assume we're
undressed.
dressed for
Yeah,
survival.
we're dressed in survival clothes.
So I'm
but I would
okay.
probably take
and
them
I've
off
got
if I'm
your
going
armour that you left me.
I
It's
just
only just a chest piece.
Yeah, but I
you
can
know,
break
like,
some of
you
the
know-
armour off and...
It's just
Yeah, okay.
you know when we did the bunker, and
Yeah, I
the
smashed
general
it.
feedback was,
I had a TV.
Rick, you're a knob.
No, I had a TV.
Yeah, but Rick, you're a knob. That's happened again. You've fucked it
Look,
completely.
I am taken
Okay,
care
right.
of, and the first
So
thing
me
you
and
are
Sam,
not
I
currently.
reckon between the
I'd
two
make
of
my
us,
own.
we could probably
Build a teepee.
build a teepee, or
You reckon,
we just
do you?
go
Out of what? Out of wet leaves?
No, I'd use the sticks and branches.
Canadian hunting bunker. They have loads of them, don't we? We'll just go find one of them.
Oh, well, I'll
Well, I
find
won't.
one as well
No,
then.
you can fuck off.
Well,
You've got
You
your-
don't
No,
own
I'm
the
not
Canadian
walking around
hunting
for ages.
bunkers.
No, but I mean, we could
Right, so
walk
on
for
the
like-
first point, the first scenario, I have won.
no,
You have won.
Food,
We're supposed to
you're
be on the same team,
fucked.
Rick.
No, I'm not any more than you, because you've still got to catch the food.
yeah, but we got means of catching it.
No, you haven't. You've got nets, I've got a toilet. Same thing. You'll swim into it.
So you're not even using your toilet as a toilet now?
Yeah, I can do both.
Multi-use.
I can do both. I fish them out.
Okay, yeah.
You're eating them after you shit in it.
Point number 2.
Oh, yes. Adds to the flavour.
Point number 2. Bear encounter.
Oh, no, this is
Encountering
where
a
we could
bear
come
while
unstuck.
hiking or camping can be dangerous. Surviving such a scenario requires knowledge how to react to avoid provoking the bear and having bear deterrence on
I
hand.
won't provoke
There's
it.
no way he's
I
not
won't
provoking
provoke
it. He
it.
provokes everyone
What?
he meets.
I won't provoke it.
What are your bear deterrents?
I just won't touch him. I'll
No,
be
but
like,
okay,
look,
so the
you
be-
keep
the be-
yourself to yourself. I'll be
Yeah,
fine
we'll have a
over here.
conversation.
So you come back to your camp, right? Bear's gone, what's he eating? That fucking bucket smells. The toilet smells like fish.
Is that KFC?
The toilet smells like
Popcorn.
fish because you've kept your livestock in it.
Yeah.
So he's gone into your tent. Right?
He can have the fish.
he's-
I'll give him the fish.
He's popped your inflatable sofa by accidentally standing on it.
No, but that's fine. It's fine with that.
Okay, he's got his head in your toilet.
Well, he'll be fine in there.
I don't think he's
He
going to your
comes
toilet.
back.
Where am I when this is happening?
You're coming back.
coming back from where?
I don't know, but
You went for a walk.
you come back. Yeah, you just gone.
Your
for,
toilet's filled with
I'll
fish. You have
just
to go
go
find.
back again.
You've,
No,
gone
you
to,
did-
you've gone to look for me and Sam.
No, he had to go for a shit outside because his toilet's filled with fish.
You, yeah. Or
That's tonight's
you've
dinner.
gone to look for me and Sam,
All right.
and obviously you couldn't find us.
I've returned, and there's
and
a
there's
bear
a
in my
bear,
tent.
and a bear. You have to either have a deterrent or not provoke it and get it to go away.
I could befriend the bear.
Bullshit. You can't even befriend people.
It might easier with
Let's
bears.
be honest.
I'd say.
You started this expedition as a team of 3. You've already fallen out with the 2 that needed.
Me and the bear will take on the world.
Do you know what my deterrent would be? A fire.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a fire.
How?
So yeah, we've got the
I've
fire.
set fire to the tent.
How?
What?
You did it as you were leaving.
No, I cut the sides of the bottom off.
Yeah, we took that. We're using that as a tarp.
So what I would do, I would set a fire.
I'm okay losing to
Yeah,
the bear.
we got the fire.
I've got my rangefinder.
There's a lot of
out. I've got-
assumption though that you've managed to start a fire.
Yeah.
You don't really have anything to start a fire.
Rick, I'm
anymore
telling
than
you,
I
we're
do,
going
apart from your
camping
little
soon.
bracelet.
We're gonna have to go camping. I'm
But
gonna
the
buy one of
ground's
those bracelets.
sodden. How are you making a fire in the sodden ground?
Because I've peeled the bark off a tree and I've kept it inside my clothes to dry off.
Where is your cover?
What?
What's
do I need
cover?
You
cover?
haven't got any shelter.
That's how I've built it.
Yeah, we'll build it.
See, this is all. Tell me how you're building a shelter.
Tell me how you're eating without
I
stabbing a
just
fucking.
told you I'm
stabbing
catching
a fucking
fish.
Stabbing a
What I'm
fucking
gonna
fish
do is
to
I'm gonna
death with a
use-
what is
I'm
essentially a walking
scooping
stick.
them out.
I'm going to use my saw and I'm going to cut down some
Where's
trees
your saw come from?
on the spade, on the shovel.
Right.
I've already shown you how to saw on
Right.
it.
So you're cutting down what?
The trees and branches. and
Soaking
stuff.
wet trees and branches.
You don't have
Yeah.
to get much through them for me and Sam's weight to push them over.
I'm a big boy.
Right.
So
and
those
then
trees
what are
are
you
going
doing
down.
with those?
I'm going to build them up into a
Process
shelter,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to cover it in dirt, moss, leaves.
Sounds a lot like a tarp you've made.
Well, I didn't
'cause
have a
we-
choice.
We'd have the back and sides, fire in front of us, back
you
and sides
you
covered.
could have had a tarp to
Didn't
get you
need it.
started.
Ours is much more permanent.
Rick, if you had got 2 tarps, there'd be no argument because we'd be on a level playing field. We got right.
Now you know how I
You
feel.
essentially tried to put yourself in a castle and put us in the peasants bit on the outside.
Yours
These
was
two-
double the price.
It doesn't
And
matter
twice
about
the
the price.
size.
So anyway, I've built my shelter.
Yeah.
I've gathered rocks. They're underneath the fire, and guess what? I'm going to put those rocks inside my shelter to keep it warm. It's going to keep
You
drying.
could have
things
put
out.
them under the top.
But I want the top.
Okay, so you've put them in there and you've dried them out.
Yep. So I've got a shelter.
Yeah.
The fire's there. I've got a shelter. I've got my.
How have you
rancher
started the fire?
with the fire starters on the bracelets?
That's not going to work.
Yes, it
They're from
is.
Temu. They're not working.
Well, your tent's not
No,
working.
yeah,
if you're
your
going by
tent's
that
not
logic,
working.
nothing
No,
else
it is
working.
working.
Why
It's
is
got a
yours working?
guarantee.
So you didn't get it from
Yeah.
Temu.
No,
At
ours
least
is
you got a
fine.
guarantee.
Everything.
I got it from
We're going
Millets.
to assume everything is working.
So
Okay.
I've got the shelter. I've got the fire. I've got my range runner. Screaming over there. Your range runner. I see you. You're in your tent with a tarp over it. Toilets in there. Filled with fish. I don't know how you got the fish, but they're in there.
Let's scoot him out the
Yeah,
sea-
they're
out of the pond.
out of the sea.
So hang on. So you've had to carry a toilet full of fucking water
No,
and
'cause
fish.
he tipped the fish out.
Oh,
Tip the fish out on the
I
land.
only
through
need
the
one
water.
fish.
He's not eating much.
Per
'cause to
night.
be fair, you
Eating raw.
don't even need one. Let's be honest.
No,
'cause
I've
the
got a
bear's killing you.
fire.
So I'm
Where
watching.
have you, I still don't get where the fires come from.
It's the same place yours came from.
No, because
My
we got
bracelet.
No,
You
you're
don't
not
have a
having the
bracelet.
You
bracelet.
told me I could have a bracelet.
No, I said that until you decided to separate the team. In which case, I said Sam's got two, one on his right arm, one on his left arm.
That's self.
Well,
And I've
technically,
got-
one's probably on my left arm, one's in my hands. I've started a fire
Yeah.
and I'm really warm.
I've
So
got
what I
one
would
on and
do,
we'll keep one at base camp hidden.
I've heard screaming. I've looked over. He's there. He's in his. He's half in his tent at this point.
naked in a bear's mouth.
No, he's half in the tent next to his toilet filled with fish. Tarp over it so he's dry.
Sound comfortable.
You are comfortable. The seat's in there. Problem is the trousers are down, and the bear is. He's
Why
on
is
top
the
of it.
bear spending so much time hanging around
'Cause
me?
you've got fish. We haven't gone hunting yet because we've had to build a
Oh,
shelter.
okay, right. Okay.
You've got no deterrent either.
Yeah. So
I'll
the bear's
just
come over.
throw the fish away. If he's
Yeah, it's
gonna
not how
swim.
bears work. They've probably gone. Oh, that fish is a bit. It's been in a fucking toilet.
The bear's going to want fish instead
Yeah, but then
of me.
okay, but then a bear's gonna go. You smell like fish.
I know how to get rid of the bear.
It's too late. He's fucked.
The
you.
advice with bears: make yourself big. He's coming over to me. I've got the tarp wrapped around me. This is 3 meters.
No,
by
because the
3
bear's in the
meters.
tent.
Whoosh,
Bear's in the
whoosh.
tent.
Yeah, but I'm coming back from a walk. I'll just start flapping.
Where-
He'll run off.
you've
So
already
you're gonna
used the tarp
you're gonna
as your
take
tent.
the tarp off
Every
the
time.
tent.
No, I went out with the tarp.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how we caught the fish to get him
Yeah.
into the bucket.
No, I thought he was in the
Um,
shitter.
It's fine.
I
So
saw-
the bear's there.
The bear's
The bear's
run
attacked
away.
you.
Okay,
no,
let's
the
move
bear's
on.
run
No,
away
I'm
because
telling
I
you,
scared it off.
Okay,
He's-
move on,
he's not
move on,
scared
move
off.
on, move on.
So while the bear's attacking you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out with my
Are
two
you
knives.
watching this?
Oh, well, those,
Oh,
yeah.
right,
I'm
okay.
quite far away. I'm coming over. I've slit the bear's throat. I am vegan. I don't want to kill that bear to eat it.
You
but
told me I couldn't kill a
I'll
bear
come
with
and
a
finish
knife.
it off.
Yeah, but he's.
You haven't
he's
got a
doing-
knife.
No, you said it wouldn't possible.
No, but that's because he's attacking you. He's focused on killing you.
Okay.
I've snuck up. I'm
See,
quiet.
I knew splitting up would be helpful.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
So
You're
I've-
dead at this point.
Yeah, you're. No, he's being. He's
I
not dead
flapped it
yet.
away with the tarp.
With the tarp.
Yeah.
I've cut the bear's throat. At this point, you are. You're mangled.
Yeah.
You've begged and pleaded. Please put me out of my misery. So I don't want to blunt the knife, so I can't. But I will take your tent and tarp. Sleeping
See,
bag.
I knew you'd want to.
You can keep your toilet 'cause I'm not an idiot.
Well, the sofa's already burst. So
yeah, I
you
don't
can't
want
have
that.
We'll leave you there to bleed out.
I'll build a sofa.
You build
Yeah.
a water catcher out of the
Build a
sofa.
sofa.
Use it as
Yeah.
lining for something.
So at this point, I've got the bear skin.
Yeah.
The
My
bear's-
skin as well.
The bear's been killed. I don't want your skin.
Right.
The bear's been killed by the self-defense, let's say. So it'd be wasteful not to eat it. So I've eaten the bear. We're full.
Yeah, we're full.
Smoked some of it. Keep it around.
Yeah.
That's-
Smoking the bear?
Yeah.
What, doobie?
No, I'd build a smoker.
Right, I see.
Yeah, preserve the meat.
Yeah. You built a smoker now. This is getting
Not
outrageous.
immediately.
Yeah, not immediately.
Oh, okay.
But
I'd still be concerned that he's died because he's eating raw fish. He's still not
Don't
explaining where
worry
the fire's
about me.
coming from.
He's been killed by the bear.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
need a
the-
fire.
Okay,
I
right,
don't
because
need
we're
a
going to
fire.
wrap it up, Rick. Okay.
I've survived every
So-
scenario you've given me. So
No, you have not.
Lost in the forest. This is the synopsis.
Yeah.
Sons of the forest.
Getting lost in a dense forest or wilderness area without navigation tools can be daunting survival situation.
Let's be real. None of us have navigation
There's a
tools.
compass on my
There's
knife and a
compasses on
compass
our
on his
bracelets.
bracelets.
You don't know how to read a compass. You don't know which direction you're going.
Why not?
Just
You can. I can tell you which way north. is.
You'll
You
need
don't know
to
which way
find
you're going.
food, build shelter, and signal for help. I would say me and Sam are much more set up for doing
I've got
that
a
than you are.
bright orange tent.
Really? What, under a canopy of green trees?
I'm not putting it there.
Where are you putting it?
I
In
know.
the sea with his
In
toilet.
the open plains of the Canadian
Let's
wilderness?
see it as much as you're also surrounded by trees.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need a fire. We've got smoke.
We've got fire.
So
You haven't.
I've got a bright orange tent.
through dense, thick tree canopy.
Why are we suddenly in dense? I'll
'Cause
move
it's the
it somewhere
Canadian wilderness.
else to the top of the hill.
Then you're just even more open for bear attacks.
I'm fine with the bears. I've told you I got the tarp. I'd say of the three of us in that scenario, because you decided to be selfish, I've come out on top. You wanted warmth, I've got it immediately because I've got a proper
No,
sleeping
you were
bag.
putting us
I've
under
got
a fucking tarp.
proper thing. I gave you a sleeping bag.
A wet sleeping bag. Brilliant.
I didn't wet it.
Nature
I've
would.
also got hygiene. I'm way up there because I've got a toilet.
Rick,
fully
it's
functional
not. We're
toilet.
not.
Wash your hands, though, Rick.
We're not.
As for the bear, I've got the tarp to scare that away now, so I'm safe on that front. Food.
Can we get a bear and a tarp and see how well you do?
Yeah,
I don't think any of us are
Only if
surviving
we
a
can
bear.
get some 6-year-old to
All
take
right,
the penalty.
yeah.
That's fine.
I'll give you a knife and a bear.
I much fancy my chances against a 6-year-old and a penalty shooter than
Than
your
him against
chances
a bear,
of
yeah.
bear.
I
I'll
am
give you
one.
that one,
I
yeah.
am 100% certain I could take a bear with a tarp.
Until you've proved it, you can't
I could take
disprove it.
100% of 6-year-old bears with a tarp.
I am 99.9% sure you can't.
I'll take that chance.
Well, I
So
think
you're
this
saying
was a
there's
royal.
chance.
This was a royal
Yeah,
mistake.
no, you fucked it, Rick. You know what a team is. I know you're a Man United supporter, but you understand what a team is. I know your idea
Yeah.
is Ronaldo, who is notoriously not a team player.
I think I've been the biggest team player.
Rick, there is
You've
no I in
rejected
team.
my team.
Rick, there is no I in team, but there is a
Options.
U in worm.
there
this
is
just-
no I in team,
There is a
but
U
you're
in
a
worm.
prick.
Thanks.
You could have just got 2 tarps or 2 tents on an equal playing field, and there would have been no animosity.
Yeah.
Even if you got
Immediate from the off, you basically tried to do a funny in a very serious thing.
No, but then we wouldn't have had an episode.
Yeah, we would have.
we would have, because we've gone through these scenarios as a team, Rick.
Fucking hell, we'd have been so good.
We
We'd
would
have
have had
houses.
2
Oh,
knives.
I've got houses. We don't need a tarp.
Because
or
we'd
a
have
tent.
thrived.
We would
we've
have had
done
a
is what-
knife
I don't want
each,
to
Rick.
thrive. I want to get off
We've
the
all
wilderness.
You can't.
It's lost. There's a polar bear.
I'll just let the bear take me if there's no chance of survival.
Well, no, you're not letting the bear take
It's
you.
bankruptcy all over
The
again.
bear has decided it's taking you.
Do I
You
have
can do
any
nothing
chance
about
of
it.
survival in this
If you
scenario?
stayed in the team, yes.
No, but even if we're together,
Yeah.
just ask the AI just a straight question. As a percentage, what are my chances of survival? Don't give it the variables.
Well,
Ask me.
that's stupid.
We'll do it for each of us.
What?
So this is me first. These
What
are
is
my
Rick's
chances of
chance
survival.
of survival?
In fact, do you want to ask it? You either
It.
ask it that or say out of the three of us, who is going to survive? Straight question.
Well, no, because it's not. I'm not inputting all this. It will take bloody ages.
No. Just say Rick, Matt, Sam, stranded in the wilderness.
'cause me and
who
Sam
has
are
best
together.
chance of survival? Ask the AI.
Stranded in.
Don't say you're working together.
No, because we are.
Don't,
So I'm not going to
don't-
lie to
Don't
it.
mention that.
No, because you're trying to put things in your favour.
No. Just say who has best chance of survival. Straight shootout, not against a 6-year-old.
Me and Sam are together.
If you want to put that, fine. We'll just
Who
put you as one name
will
then.
Survive? No, more. A person.
This is
on
too
their
long-winded.
own
He's not going to give a straight.
with
Obviously, he's
no
going to give the answer
fire
of
or food, but has
No,
shelter.
this is way too long-winded. You just need to say, out of the three of
And-
us, who is
no,
going
'cause
to
this
survive.
is how we're going to wrap up the episode, Rick.
Just
don't
having a snooze.
Yeah, but we know what it's
Or
going to say.
Probably skip on to next episode.
People with
They're bickering. Ronnie Pickering.
survival,
This is going to be a very anticlimactic ending because it's obviously just going to say the
but
people with
no
survival skills.
shelter.
I'm trying to create a fun ending for us, but
It's
you
there
tried-
is no
You
fun
tried
ending. There's
to
no
create
fun.
a fun beginning. You
just
just
a
failed.
straight shootout. Just say who is most likely to survive. That is all you need
Yeah,
to
we'll
ask
do that.
it. All right, do that after.
So I'm going to ask: stranded in the Canadian wilderness, who will survive more? A person on their own with no fire or food but
I
has
wonder
shelter
what it will say.
and a toilet, or people with survival gear but no shelter?
Sorry, I fall
I
asleep.
wonder what it will
I think I fell
say.
asleep. Did you fall asleep? In the comments, did you fall asleep?
Yeah, my tent.
It's safe to say that the more prepared you are, the higher your chances of survival.
It doesn't
shit.
really answer the question. Just straight shootout, please, and tell this thing to give a straight answer.
Right. Straight answer. Who survives
And then you give us the three names.
Canadian wilderness?
You're going to have to say a name.
Rick on his own.
No, you don't need to specify.
No, because you're not splitting this team up. You've already fucking done that. You're not splitting this team
I mean,
up.
at this rate, I'm tempted to jump in
Yeah.
the bear's mouth
I
myself.
wonder what the AI will say here.
I'm jumping. No, I've killed myself. Sorry, unalived myself. I'm going to get eaten by a bear.
I wonder what it will say.
It just says influenced by their individual abilities and decision making. Your decision making is awful, so I think me and Sam win that one.
No, I've already been eaten by a bear. I've
Yeah,
sacrificed
and then I've
myself.
eaten him and the bear.
No,
so
because I've been eaten by the bear.
yeah, I've shaved him.
You've left the.
I know, it's perfect, isn't it? That was a Dimbers show. See you later.